Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you here. In this video, we're going to talk about the one thing that you must learn to master. You may have guessed it, and it is yourself. You have to learn to master yourself. So what does that mean? Are you willing to accept that mission? Before you say yes, you should be aware that this will be a lifelong mission that will never stop, that you will continually be on this quest of growing in the mastery of self. A quick disclaimer, I am not an expert on this field. This video is simply for entertainment purposes. So the reason I decided to make this video is because a couple weeks ago, I did not do a good job mastering myself and being in a place where I responded well to my circumstances. And I did way too much, didn't really listen to my intuition, didn't listen to my gut, didn't listen to my instinct. And at the end of that week, I believe that there was a essentially physical manifestation in me becoming sick because I basically ran myself to the ground. I did not master myself. And I believe that most of us are driven by our emotions, not so much by our reason and logic, but that we are obviously emotional beings and we're driven by emotions, which emotions are healthy and they have their place. But if our emotions become our master, it is not the best master. So it's really important to be able to master ourselves. We're not driven by emotions, but rather using our logic and our reason to make really important decisions. And if you don't, deal with your emotions and your stuff, essentially, your emotions and your stuff will deal with you. It will come out in some shape, form, or fashion. So I have a little hypothesis, and that is that if you can master yourself, then you can master whatever external circumstance that changed, or whatever the external circumstances are that are coming towards you, whether that be external circumstances of finances, relationships, hardships, job changes, whatever the external circumstances are. If you can learn to master yourself, you'll be better equipped to also deal with those external circumstances in a healthier way. Most people say they want a better world, they want a better life. I'm one of those people. I think if you can learn to master yourself first, then you will actually contribute to a better world. You will contribute to a better life, not just for you, but the people around you. So just go back to that emotions example. Like if you can learn to maybe process your emotion in a healthy way, to regulate your emotions in a healthy way, well then when something happens, you're not gonna be so quick to respond emotionally. And maybe that emotional response will not be the most constructive, most beneficial, and it may will cause damage and hurt, and maybe you even regret what you said, what you did. But if you learn to master yourself, and if something happens that triggers you, that makes you upset, and you learn to master yourself and your emotions, your response will be healthier, it'll be better, it'll be more constructive. And now you've actually created a better situation for yourself involved in that situation. And you made your little world better. If everybody can do that, then I believe that if you can do that, then it'll be better, not only for you, but for people around you as well, if you can master yourself. So a couple of practicals I think that I learned from that week when I just didn't do a good job mastering myself and mastering kind of my circumstances. And I thought about it, and I think a couple of things that I need to do and hopefully be helpful for you as well. So number one is just make sure you make space for yourself. Create space for yourself to make sure that you are taken care of, that your needs, your desires are taken care of, so that you feel filled up. And with that fullness, you can actually give to other people. Number two is to know your boundaries and your limits. Most of us, unless you're maybe Superman, all have boundaries and we have limits. And to know that sometimes it is okay to say no. Sometimes it's okay to not do everything, to actually say no because of your limits and limitations. Number three, do things that make you feel alive, that make you feel joyful. Things that you enjoy, so that you have a spirit of joy, gratitude, energy, positivity. And with that energy, with that positivity, with that joy, there is hopefully overflowing abundance within you, because you have taken care of yourself. You've used that to master yourself. And with that overflowing abundance, that you can obviously grow. Hopefully you will grow as a person. And with that growth, you can contribute and you can serve and you can help others. And you can teach others that they also probably need to consider this quest of mastering themselves. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time.